The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School basketball starts now. Presented by Jim Butner Auto Group.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Silver Creek High School, home of the Dragons. Mike Beck, Paul Love with you tonight, and we are glad to be here on a near sellout capacity crowd as the Dragons host the New Albany Bulldogs.
If you know anything about basketball in this area, you know that this is a special kind of game tonight, and I can't wait for it.
And the Dragons enter the court to a rousing cheer from the home team crowd. Just a couple of years ago, New Albany Bulldogs were the 300-pound elephant in the room. They with the Romeo Langford, Sean East, they'd go to a place and teams feared them. Roles have reversed a little bit this year as Kaufman and Jacoby for the Dragons have really put on a show this season, and coming off their 3A state title last year, teams now look at Silver Creek as the team to beat.
Yeah, don't forget Northern in that big three
Brandon Northern,
that I call. You're exactly right, Mike. I've seen them 3 times this year already myself, and I enjoy watching them play every time. And the biggest thing about, not the biggest maybe, but a really significant thing about it is that they're all sophomores and juniors. So, they're going to be around for a while, and like you say, Hoffman's got them going here this year.
Dragons with just one senior, Taylor Betts, and he'll come off the bench and get some minutes tonight, but they start a complete underclassmen front five. And what a front five that is. They go through Trey Kaufman and Cooper Jacoby, both D1 players, future Division I basketball players. But it's not just them. Brandon Northern really runs that offense in the backcourt.
Well, he's the little engine that makes it all go boom. Whatever you want to call it. And something, you'll hear this said by coaches and whatever, it's not just a 3-man show. There are a couple other players that make contributions that just aren't that many points to go around, so they don't get the notoriety that the big 3 get.
On the other side of the floor, the New Albany Bulldogs, never an easy win or an easy out, if you'd say in baseball. They have some great talent on the floor, Trey Hurrigan, and they've got Julian Hunter back, the senior. Missed early part of the season with a fractured foot, stress fracture. He's back. I think this is his 5th game now. He's been back for a couple of weeks and really just starting to get his sea legs.
Absolutely. And you'll hear Coach Shannon talk about that. That 8-5 record that you look at, you think, what's going on at New Albany? Well, let me tell you something. They're better than an 8-5 team. They've lost some games to some pretty good teams. And without Hunter, as they get better and better as this season progresses, look out for the Bulldogs.
Coach Shannon has a way of having his team firing on all cylinders right about the end of February. So.
He does an excellent job and has done it for a long, long time.
All right, well, we'll come back and we'll have your interviews with both coaches, plus a lot more as our pregame coverage continues. You're watching Glycod.com coverage of Kentuckiana high school basketball. We'll be back right after this.
The Locker Room is proud to be a supporter of high school sports on Glycod. Located at 319 Spring Street in historic Jeff, the Locker Room has been in business for over 40 years and was Southern Indiana's first screen printer. They specialize in wholesale screen printing, t-shirts, and have a full-time graphic artist on staff. Owned by David Oram, the Locker Room invites you to team up with the best. For more information, call 812-282-8600. That's 812-282-8600.
The Clark County Youth Coalition, Clark County's local coordinating council for a drug-free Indiana, presents What's Your Side Effect? Join the movement of thousands of young people working together to build a better world through living healthy, passionate, drug-free lifestyles. Our program includes tips that will help you live the good life and make chasing your dreams a lot easier. Get healthy, get inspired, get the facts at what'syoursideeffect.org.
Hey, who are you?
Oh, hey, Jeff, I'm a car thief.
What?
I'm here to steal your car because, well, that's my job.
What?
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 It happens.
And you got cut rate car insurance, paying for this could feel like getting robbed twice.
So get Allstate. And be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Call Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today at 812-282-2970. Subject to terms, conditions, and coverage selected. This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Allstate agent Packy Page, with offices in Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville. To find out how Allstate can put you in good hands, or for a free quote, call Packy at 812-202-7271.
This is Paul Love with Glycod.com here at Silver Creek High School on a Friday night of basketball as the visiting New Albany Bulldogs come in and evade the Dragons of Silver Creek. Here with me is the head coach and my friend, Jim Shannon. Coach, got about 10 games to go rest of the season. Tell us what practice looks like, just especially as you prepare maybe for a doubleheader this weekend and a real strong game tonight. How much time do you put into it? And just tell me about that a little bit.
Well, I think it's the time of year where you have to be careful. It's such a long season. It can get to be a grind. You don't want to go bone on bone all the time, 2.5 hours. You're just asking for people to get hurt when you do that. But you still got to, the time that you're out there, you got to go hard. So what we do is we'll do a lot of 5-on-0. We'll do a lot of film work. We do a lot of shooting. And then when we do go to where the kids are banging on each other, we really condense that time frame. Early in the season, we don't really care. We go long and hard. But as you get into the middle of January, we're starting to tail it back, and we won't practice any longer than an hour and 45 minutes the rest of the year.
That sounds familiar. I think I probably asked you that question last. Hey, listen, you got a real tough opponent tonight. What can you do to slow down what I call their big three in Kaufman, Jacoby, and Northern? Do you try to just match up with them, or is there any kind of special twist we can look for tonight?
Well, you hit the nail right on the head, because that's what I call them, the big three, because there's no question. You got a 25-point scorer, a 17-18-point scorer, and a 15-16-point scorer. So, you got three kids there that are capable of getting 20-plus, maybe a couple of them even getting 30-plus. So, got our hands full. Sometimes it's easy to design a defense to handle one guy. Sometimes even two. But you can play a triangle on two, maybe. But you get to a third guy that you got to, worry about, and it's tough. But, we'll try to help where we can, because I think you have to. But by the same token, there are other 2, 3, 4 guys that they play can score the basketball. It's not like that you don't have to guard them at all, but you just got to pick your poison against them. So we'll try a couple things and see how it works. But if it doesn't, we'll go in and make adjustments.
I'm like you. I've heard of a triangle and two, but I've never heard of two in a triangle going that way. How about your starters tonight, Coach? I expect you to use basically your same crew. Bevins has, of course, been really, really good surprise for this year. Tell us about him and the rest of your starters.
Yeah, Tucker Bivens played so well this year. He's only a sophomore, and arguably he's our go-to guy, and that's tough for a sophomore, But he's been doing a great job with that role, and Caden Stanton's been playing well as kind of his counterpart out there, the guy he works with, and they've both been playing solid as far as I'm concerned. Again, for just being sophomores. And then you mix in the rest of our guys. Of course, Julian's only been back here a couple weeks, so he's trying to get his motor going, trying to get in shape, trying to get his confidence back. And I think when he starts to really elevate his game, which he's going to do, I don't know if it'll be tonight, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow night, or if it'll be next week, or if it'll be in 3 weeks, but when he does, it's going to make us a lot better, and he's really trying hard. So I've been pretty happy with these kids, and I think we're getting better. Tonight will be a huge test for us, no question.
Okay, so you got Bivens, you got Hunter, you got Stanton, probably
Trey Hurrigan, our big kid inside. It's really our second leading scorer and been playing great.
And then the fifth one is Strander?
Maddox Schmelz. Okay. He's our fifth guy. And then Streander, the freshman, comes off the bench. Jordan Thomas has been playing great. He comes off the bench, and Charlie Carr.
Well, the good news is a lot of those guys are underclassmen, so sounds like you're building toward not only the end of this season but the future. Coach, thanks a lot for your time as always, and good luck tonight.
Okay, really appreciate it, Coach.
Doug and Maureen Hope that travel the world as missionaries in some of the most remote nations. We honor them for their work. Thanks, guys.
Bill and Frank have served the country with honor during the Vietnam War. Bill has 2 Purple Hearts. Thank you both for your service.
We're truly honored to serve a generation that's really made a difference. For more information about American senior communities, please visit us at asccare.com.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Hi, this is Sheriff Jamie Knoll of the Clark County Sheriff's Office reminding you to please buckle up, wear your seatbelts, and refrain from texting while you're behind the wheel. Your safety is our priority. Enjoy the game.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
This is Paul Love, Glycod.com. I'm here at Silver Creek High School, where the Dragons are going to take on a very familiar New Albany Bulldog team. Coach, you're 13-1. I'm here with Brandon Hoffman, the coach. The beat goes on for you guys. I think we've had you interviewed a couple different times. Let's change things up a little bit. Can you describe for me what practice is like throughout the week now? You know, you're a little over halfway through the season. You're on a roll. And how much practice do you put in, and what do you tend to do during that time?
Right. Well, this week, we'll rewind a little bit. Friday and Saturday, we played last Friday and Saturday. So usually off a double weekend, we give the kids off on Monday. Yeah. So we didn't practice on Monday. And then, usually the next day, Tuesday, early in the week, it's all about Silver Creek. We get some conditioning in. We go pretty hard and just skill work. And then, Wednesday, start to tone down a little bit. Thursday, start to talk a lot about New Albany. And so, in the first couple weeks of the season, we were practicing probably 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're not on the court any more than an hour and a half right now. I think rest is very underrated, especially when you look at, last year was such a long year, and then this year we hope to have a long year again. Yeah. So, I think you got to be smart in terms of not wearing them out.
Yeah, exactly. And you got to let them have some fun, too, and just like you say, not wear them down. You mentioned the fact about New Albany. They seem to be getting better now with Hunter back in the lineup, having missed the first part of the year. What do you know about them other than by reputation, and what do you think are going to be the keys for your team tonight?
Well, they're really good. I know they're really good. I know you can't go by the record because Julian's one of the better all-around players there is in the area. And, you can throw out the games he didn't play. And he's a very underrated defender as well. But, not other than him, Bivens has as good a year as any guard in the area. Stanton is a really tremendous shooter, so their guard play is really good. And then what they've really been excellent at recently is their big guys. Thomas has been averaging over 15 the last 4 games. Trey Horgan's been a varsity player for 4 years. So they've got a really good mix of big guys and guard play. And I think whoever exploits the ownership of the lane, in terms of rebounding, in terms of scoring inside, that's going to play a big part.
And that was one of my keys to the game I had also. I think rebound. You got 2 tremendous rebounders under there. And just I talked to Coach Shannon before I talked to you, and I mentioned your big three. Everybody knows about your big three, certainly. I asked him, I said, what do you do specially? I'm just giving up secrets now, I guess you might say. He said, I don't know. He said they really do present a big problem. So congratulations to you about that. I assume Kaufman, Jacoby, and Northern are going to be starting tonight, right? Got two more for me?
Yeah, those just our normal starters that we've been going with all year. Isaac Hinton will start at guard, and then Nolan Gilbert will start the other forward.
And like Coach Shannon says, those guys can score too. Now, don't take that away from them. The more they can contribute, I'm sure the better team you're going to be down the road. Coach, I really appreciate your time. Thank you. Good luck tonight and the rest of the season.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
The Clark County Youth Coalition, Clark County's local coordinating council for a drug-free Indiana, presents What's Your Side Effect? Join the movement of thousands of young people working together to build a better world through living healthy, passionate, drug-free lifestyles. Our program includes tips that will help you live the good life and make chasing your dreams a lot easier. Get healthy, get inspired, get the facts at what'syoursideeffect.org.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, well, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. I do. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Call Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today at 812-282-2970. Subject to terms, conditions, and coverage selected.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah! 1 second.
I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up. Shut up, Jeff.
I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh. Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Hi, this is Sheriff Jamie Knoll of the Clark County Sheriff's Office reminding you to please buckle up, wear your seatbelts, and refrain from texting while you're behind the wheel. Your safety is our priority. Enjoy the game.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
And welcome back here to Silver Creek High School. Mike Beck, Paul Love up in the booth getting ready for, we hope, a good ball game tonight. And teams are warming up on the floor. Let's talk about our keys to the game tonight. Our keys brought to you by Mack Construction in New Albany. They are a provider of safe, productive, quality workmanship in civil construction and excavation. Visit mackconstruction.com. Let's start with the Bulldogs. New Albany, I think everything they do has to focus on the number 3 tonight, right?
Yes, it does. And, I think Coach Hoffman hit the nail on the head for both teams. Guarding the lane, the paint, if you will, rebounding, driving to the basket. I think that's going to be big. But, I remember seeing the Brownstown team come in here a week or so ago, and they hit 6 threes in the third quarter and actually outscored Silver Creek. So, you've got to combine that with just solid defense for New Albany for sure against the big 3. But by the same token, the Silver Creek team is going to have to do the same thing rebounding-wise, and they got 2 great rebounders, but also they got to keep an eye on Bevan.
Tucker Bevan, yeah.
Tucker Bevan for the Bulldogs.
And as always, for both teams, play a clean game. Low turnovers,
yes.
Low number of fouls.
Right. And that goes for every game, as you well know, Mike.
Yep.
And, I don't expect it to be a blowout score tonight. I believe there's going to be good defense. It's going to be the key. And I'm predicting score in the 50s and 60s.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and take another break. When we come back, we will have our starting lineups. Just a reminder, this segment of Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod is brought to you by Interstate Batteries. locally owned and operated. Rich and the entire team would like to wish your team the best of luck. It's Interstate Batteries at 1510 Production Road in Jeffersonville. Stand by. We'll be back right after this.
Doug and Maureen Hope that travel the world as missionaries in some of the most remote nations. We honor them for their work. Thanks, guys.
Bill and Frank have served the country with honor during the Vietnam War. Bill has 2 Purple Hearts. Thank you both for your service.
We're truly honored to serve a generation that's really made a difference. For more information about American senior communities, please visit us at asccare.com.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
Hey, who are you? Oh, hey, Jeff, I'm a car thief. What? I'm here to steal your car because, well, that's my job.
What?
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 It happens. And if you got cut rate car insurance, paying for this could feel like getting robbed twice. So get Allstate. And be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Call Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today at 812-282-2970. Subject to terms, conditions, and coverage selected.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
The Locker Room is proud to be a supporter of high school sports on Glycod. Located at 319 Spring Street in historic Jeff, the Locker Room has been in business for over 40 years and was Southern Indiana's first screen printer. They specialize in wholesale screen printing, t-shirts, and have a full-time graphic artist on staff. Owned by David Oram, the Locker Room invites you to team up with the best. For more information, call 812-282-8600. That's 812-282-8600.
From Glycod, it's Interstate Batteries Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1950. Tonight's game is presented by Jim Butner Auto Group in Clarksville, striving to keep you driving. And is also brought to you by the Clark County Youth Coalition. Get inspired, get the facts. Visit what'syoursideeffect.org. And by Allstate agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. And by Clark County Sheriff Jamie Knoll and Centra Credit Union. Now to courtside for all the action from Glycod on Interstate Batteries Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Presented by Jim Butner Auto Group.
And it's the time we've been waiting for. The starting lineups tonight brought to you by Interstate Batteries. New Albany starting 5, Caden Stanton, Maddox Schmeltz, Tucker Biven, Julian Hunter, and Trey Horrigan. And those are no surprise. Coach Shannon talked about his team in the pregame interviews and gave us a tip-off there. Starting for the Dragons, Trey Kaufman, Nolan Gilbert, Isaac Hinton, Brandon Northern, and Cooper Jacoby. Starting 5 for the Dragons, and those are some good lineups. I'd love to be a coach with those guys.
Yeah, I'd go back.
Number 24, Brandon.
Almost sellout crowd, Mike. There's probably a few seats here and there, but there's a nice crowd here tonight and anticipating a great ball game.
And our starting lineups tonight brought to you by Interstate Batteries, locally owned at 1510 Production Road in Jeffersonville. Interstate Batteries is a proud supporter of high school sports on Glycod.com. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable. Well, this is what we've been waiting for, a tip-off. I've been anxious to see this game. I had it circled on the schedule early on just because I knew that this was going to be a good matchup.
Easy, and it is a good matchup. This is not a foregone conclusion that Silver Creek's going to win this game. I'm telling you right now. It might be considered a mild upset, but it wouldn't be a big one.
Well, Kaufman likely the jumper to start the game in the center circle. We'll see who else goes up against him. Julian Hunter. He's got a pretty nice vertical leap as well. So Hunter and Kaufman in the middle. We'll do the tip-off, and then we'll be off and running. Bulldogs.
6'4" against 6'9".
That's a little mismatch. Referee's like, give me some space now, gentlemen. Tip up. Tipped by Kaufman, controlled by the Dogs. And here come the red and black. New Albany in the black uniforms with the red numbers. Silver Creek in the home white. New Albany's first offensive series. Around the horn, the outside. Trey Hurrigan passing around. Tucker Biven now with the ball. He's really come on as a sophomore. New Albany, a lot of young players, a lot of young talent. Cross-court pass. Three-point attempt, just a little short, and Kaufman with the rebound brings it up the court. He'll slow it up, wait for help. Doesn't wait long. Trigger pulled by Nolan Gilbert off the mark, and both teams shooting 0% so far.
A little conflict down there. You know, these guys, they're getting after it. Silver Creek in a man-to-man defense.
Stanton slowing it down. He moves now to his left-handed dribble, passes off to Schmeltz. Schmeltz
throws it out of bounds almost.
And saved by Biven into the hands of Northern. Goes down into the paint. Nice move, can't complete it. And we'll go back the other way in a hurry. Julian Hunter, first 2 points of the game tonight belong to the New Albany Bulldogs. Three-point attempt, gonna be too far. Caden Stanton gets the loose ball. He'll bring it up the floor in a hurry. Stops at the free throw line and nails it. Quick 4 points for New Albany. 4-0, the early goings. Minute and a half gone in the ball game. Northern slows it down for Silver Creek.
Both teams man-to-man defense.
Double team on Kaufman. They're not going to give him a lot of space, I have a feeling. You know, if I'm Coach Shannon, I say let Gilbert and Hinton beat us. Trey Kaufman doesn't need a lot of space, though. Three-point shot is on the mark. New Albany 4-3 over Silver Creek here in the early goings.
Tallest man in the gym shooting threes. There you go.
And he shoots a nice, sweet three, too. It's very smooth. Speaking of threes, Biven tries one, doesn't come up. Kaufman with a rebound, and they'll bring it up the floor. Hands off to Northern. And they'll set up their offense. Tries to penetrate, steps back, he's open. Just missed. Don't believe he'll keep missing that shot.
Really good look by a really good shooter.
He was pretty wide open. Ball in the hands of Hurrigan. Back out top to Schmeltz, around to Stanton. Biven, open look. Drains it, 6-3, New Albany.
There's another good shooter.
I think we're going to get a lot of those tonight. Kaufman trying to get space. Working against the double team, kicks it outside. Now baseline move. Back in. Hinton and Gilbert trying to help out there. Kaufman trying to get Hunter off his feet. Hunter tags him with a foul on the floor, not a shooting foul. It'll be first team foul.
Foul number 30.
Is against Hunter.
Julian Hunter, his first team's first substitution. Silver Creek Holden Grower, Trey Shane.
Trey Shane and Holden Grower check in for the Dragons. Gilbert and Hinton go to the bench, get a breather. Silver Creek has a nice depth to them this year. as do these Bulldogs. Cooper Jacoby, I think it's his first touch of the ball tonight. 3-point attempt, going to be short. Grower couldn't get it to go. Tucker Bivin pulls it out, hustles down. Schmeltz back to Bivin, loses it off his foot, and it's a turnover. Brandon Northern comes back. Silver Creek slows it down. Trying to get it into Jacoby. Nice turnaround look, and it finishes.
Jacoby assists Kaufman.
6-5 here. 4 minutes gone in the first quarter.
I enjoy watching the matchups. Oh, another bad turnover by New Albany. That's their third turnover already in the ball game. Careless ball handling. I was getting ready to say the matchups there. Northern is guarding Bivin, but Smells is guarding the head of the, I'll say it in a minute, Northern, the point guard.
Yeah. Kaufman has the ball in his hands, kicks it over to Northern. Faces up against Schmeltz, gives it back to Kaufman. Spin move. Didn't quite finish, but can get his own rebound, and he'll throw it back up and draw the foul. See, is that on Hunter?
It is, and he's foul prone.
If there is a knock on Julian Hunter, he does tend to get into foul trouble early.
Yeah, he's given up, 4 or 5 inches here, and but that is the matchup you would expect for sure.
Second foul on Hunter, second foul on the Bulldogs.
Ooh, bad free throw.
Kaufman missed the shot. Compared to last week when we were here at the Brownstown game, and I think Silver Creek went, 19 for 19 before missing one?
Yeah, exactly. And the one turned out to be the difference in the ball game. No, not really.
Not quite. Kaufman, he'll shoot his second free throw here. Chance to tie the ball game at 6. On the money.
That one looked a lot better.
If they had butterflies, I'm sure they're gone by now. Doesn't take long for those things to take off. Stanton gets it to Schmeltz. Around the perimeter. Jackson Streander's in the game for Albany. There's a steal. Grower finishes the job. And a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. 30-second timeout. We'll stay with the action. Silver Creek now leads 8-6. Any thoughts on the first 5 minutes of the game?
Not really. I was just looking at the matchups defensively. Both teams in a solid man-to-man defense, of course, but they are helping on Kaufman as we would expect. But I'm not seeing much inside play from New Albany yet. So I think that's something that we need to look for.
Both teams going to their benches here in the first quarter. Not surprising. There's nothing I've seen out of the ordinary so far. Good matchups, good play. A couple of sloppy turnovers by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that hurt, and you can sense the intensity. I want to say out on the floor. They're playing hard, and they know what's at stake in this game. Not a conference game, but a local rivalry.
Two of the better teams in Southern Indiana. I'm sure Floyd Central and Jeffersonville might argue they deserve to be in that category. They really do. But
yes.
There's some good basketball in Southern Indiana right now. Hurrigan first really good look at the ball.
There we go down the block.
That time not off his ankle, but in the basket. Tie ball game at 8. Northern, nice little head fake there. Now quick first step to the left. Oh, couldn't get it into the hands. Isaac Hinton couldn't finish.
Good block from behind.
Tucker Bivin goes down to the left side, back out to Hurrigan. Schmeltz over to Stanton. And set it up, goes to his left. Little probing move and a jump shot, not there, and Cooper Jacoby just reaches up and pulls that one down. You can't teach height. And you can't teach that either. Holden Grower for 3. Creek up by 3 now. Biggest lead of the night for either team. Schmeltz back to Stanton, goes to the free throw line. Nice look, nice pass. Streander for 2. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Good ball game, 11-10. Silver Creek with the advantage.
New Albany's shooting it well. They're 5 of 8, only 3 of 10 for Silver Creek early in the game.
Northern trying to direct his offense, get players in the right position. Kaufman with a step against Hurrigan. Shot not there. Loose ball picked up by Stanton. He brings it up the right side. Man, he's a disruptive player. You know, players just know when he's got the ball, he's dangerous.
And you got to know he's left-handed, too. I mean, he's quick and left-handed.
Schmeltz waiting for people to get set.
Oh, my.
And a little slippery ball that time. Stanton couldn't quite hold on to it. Into the hands of Hinton.
Well, that's why it's close. New Albany turning it over 4 times, though they're hitting field goals at a better rate than are the Dragons. Only got a 1-point game because of those factors.
Pretty nice crowd here at Silver Creek. It's an athletic director's dream. You got almost a full house. I can't say for sure it's full, but it's pretty darn close.
We'll talk to the fire marshal about that.
Yeah, I smell a lot of popcorn cooking. Here we go the other way. Bivin takes that air ball out of the air, puts it on the floor. Now he backs up into a corner. Going to slow it down. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs might be content to just get a one look at the basket here. I guess there is a theory that the fewer opportunities you put it in the hands of Kaufman and Jacoby and Northern, the better you are.
That means good defense.
A lot of movement around the outside. Caden Stanton now walking it back.
They're going to take that last shot with 20 seconds to go here.
All the way in the corner. He's very quick. Good ball handler, Stanton. One of the best point guards in the area. Both coaches concede that. I wouldn't give you any argument either. Stanton to Hurrigan for 3. Fouled. Will it be a 3? Now they say it was a 2, but a 2-shotter. Here with 4.3 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Coach Hoffman didn't like that call.
He did not.
Letting the referee know.
2 shots.
Isaac Hinton with the foul.
I was going to say, first free throws for New Albany.
Hurrigan trying to go for the tie. Off the mark.
Just like Silver Creek, they missed their first free throw of the game.
Trey Shane, Cooper Jacoby back in the lineup. Kaufman and Hinton take a seat. Hurrigan back for his second opportunity here. Going for the tie. Doesn't get the bounce. And rebound by Jacoby. Gonna have to throw it up. He does. Just off the mark. And at the end of the first quarter, Silver Creek 11, New Albany 10. We'll take a break. Be back right after this. Good first quarter here on Glycod. Stay with us, folks.
The Clark County Youth Coalition, Clark County's local coordinating council for a drug-free Indiana, presents What's Your Side Effect? Join the movement of thousands of young people working together to build a better world through living healthy, passionate, drug-free lifestyles. Our program includes tips that will help you live the good life and make chasing your dreams a lot easier. Get healthy, get inspired, get the facts at what'syoursideeffect.org.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back here to Silver Creek. The end of one. New Albany trails the Dragons 11-10. Any insights that first quarter? Went pretty quick.
Absolutely. Silver Creek's not shooting the ball very well. Only 25% on 3 of 12 shooting. New Albany, on the other hand, 5 of 8, 63% from the field. The turnovers are the Achilles heel so far for the Bulldogs, as they both rebound about the same, 5 to 8. I got New Albany with 8. No turnovers against Silver Creek in the first quarter.
Yeah, the turnovers in New Albany kind of cancel out the poor percentage shooting for Silver Creek,
Absolutely.
And that's why you have a 1-point game.
Yeah, if you don't get a shot, it doesn't matter. You know.
Dragons will start the second quarter with the ball. Jacoby into Northern. Casually walks it up to the top of the key, now backs it out. Players begin to move. Down inside to Kaufman. He wants to go in. Will he do it? He does.
Wow.
I could see he wanted it so bad. He was debating, do I pass it back out or do I make the move?
Double teamed and still gets it up and over.
Got it in. Jordan Thomas awaiting the chance to buzz in the game. Stanton goes down, foot slides. Horrigan, long three, not there. Northern tried to get down to Kaufman, who was leading the pack but didn't have a clear passing lane. And that's a throwaway there. Northern pushes it out of bounds.
There's Thomas coming in the game now. Coach is high on him so lately here. First turnover for the Dragons.
Holden Grower checks in. Northern sits down. Streander out, and Jordan Thomas checks in. Schmeltz to Horrigan, working against Cooper Jacoby. Turn around, he's right on there.
That's a senior for you.
Going to be a clutch player as the season drains on. Long three, off the mark. Trey Shane trying to get some points. Not there. Caden Stanton down to Horrigan. Stanton feeds it to Thomas. And they're going to say a little offensive foul.
I'm not sure I like that call, but it is.
Interesting call. I'm not sure that I would agree with it, but they never asked me.
Yeah, not being prejudiced or anything. It's just almost like a no call to me. I mean, the guy's making a move to the basket.
Ends up, ball back in the hands of the Dragons. Northern walks it up. Grower pulls the trigger on a three, this time short. Kaufman with a putback.
Rebound basket, Kaufman.
3-point lead, Dragons, 15-12. Stanton. Nice work there against Trey Shane. Jordan Thomas back outside to Stanton. Thomas puts it on the floor off the foot of someone, but somehow he got it back and found the hole.
Horrigan got that.
Did Horrigan get that?
Yes.
Well, it got in there nonetheless.
He fumbled the ball and Horrigan picked it up and threw it in.
Is that an assist?
No, I didn't write it down that way.
That technically is not an assist.
No.
1 point ball game, 15-14. Kind of low scoring contest. Long entry pass.
Grower.
Holden Grower, reliable player off the bench.
That's his second three of the game.
18-14, 4-point advantage to the Dragons. Horrigan. No, that's, sorry, that's Biven. Long outlet pass. Layup.
Basket.
Grower.
Assist.
And a timeout taken. 30-second variety. Jim Shannon wants to talk to his players.
30-second timeout.
Biggest lead of the night for Silver Creek. Coach Shannon, he's good at using those timeouts to kind of break that momentum, isn't he?
Well, that's the first separation we've seen in the ball game, that's for sure. And good run there by the Dragons, and they have those kind of runs.
That play is harder than it looks. That quick outlet pass to a streaking player trying to get the layup. That pass has got to be in the right spot, or it just falls apart. And it was a great pass from Kaufman. And then, of course, how many times have we seen the player on the other end not finish? Grower does get it in. 6-point advantage.
A little bit of a breakout by the Dragons here. We'll see what the Bulldogs are going to do to counteract that.
Biven and Stanton in the backcourt. No pressure from Silver Creek. Neither team showing any full court pressure so far. Horrigan trying to find something open. Gives it to Stanton. Biven, quick pass to Schmeltz. Starting five minus Hunter on the floor for the Bulldogs. Jordan Thomas in the game right now. Horrigan steps back, lets it fly.
Likes that step back.
Sweet looking shot from Trey Horrigan. Great pass. Kaufman got a step. And a hard foul from Jordan Thomas.
They let him have the baseline, so all he could do was foul him. So.
Yeah, he really had no option there.
Foul number 35, Jordan Thomas.
Kaufman's first step quick, too. For as tall as he is, his first step is faster than I think people expect from a big man.
He's got a lot of that kind of talent, I'll tell you.
He does.
That's why all the big schools are looking at him.
Free throw right on the money that time. 21-16.
Isaac Hinton for the Creek.
Hunter back in the game for the Bulldogs. Isaac Hinton checks in for Silver Creek. Missed the second one. Schmeltz comes flying through, gets the ball with authority, gives it to Caden Stanton. A long three-point shot off the front of the iron, but off a Silver Creek player, and that's a break for the Bulldogs because they had no one near rebound territory down there.
16 fouls against New Albany, just 1 against Silver Creek in a quarter and a half.
Biven.
Oh, you can't let him have that shot.
He got a good look. That's all it took. 21-18. 4.5 gone, or 4.5 left rather in the second quarter. Cooper Jacoby for 3. Well, he was on last week against Brownstown. I think he had 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah,
Schmeltz.
He was our star of the players, I recall.
He was.
Our star of the game.
Trey Horrigan gets good position.
There's a star for New Albany so far, for sure.
21-20.
That's
Dogs.
his 5th field goal. 10 points already.
Sorry about that. Dogs closing the gap here. Grower.
Wow.
Johnny on the spot tonight for Silver Creek. A timeout taken. Silver Creek wants to talk it over.
Wow. That's 3 threes for Grower and 2 field goals. He's got 13 points in the first half.
30-second timeout.
And he's not one of the big 3.
Halfway through the second quarter, 4-point ball game, 24-20. Silver Creek, New Albany. Both teams, I think, still kind of feeling themselves out. I think third quarter is going to be real exciting to see who comes out and tries that knockout punch.
Yeah, they'll have a half under their belts and they'll make some adjustments and we'll see what happens. I just hope the score is close so nobody has to make a big comeback.
Yeah, those can be exciting, but yeah, close games exciting too. Of course, if you're a coach, you like the blowouts. You like, let me get out in front and stay.
For sure.
Bulldog ball.
Only loss by Silver Creek this year was to 4A Lawrence Central, a really good team.
Yep.
Back December 28th.
Number 1 in 3A in the state, that's Silver Creek. And a foul, Hunter is going to go to the line, shoot 2. The second foul against the Dragons, see who they call it on.
Foul number 32, Cooper Jacoby.
Cooper Jacoby, his first.
17 seconds. At the line, Hunter, 2 shots.
Only 2 fouls against Silver Creek the whole game.
Julian Hunter gets in the scoring column with his first free throw. Cuts it to 3. Back to 1 possession game here.
Made them both.
Good to have him back on the floor, regardless of the kind of contributions he makes point-wise. Hard to underestimate that senior leadership he can provide the Bulldogs this season.
He's always asked to guard a bigger person, it seems like, in the 5 slot.
Yeah, you're true. That's so true. Cooper Jacoby, he breaks free.
Basket, Jacoby.
He won't miss those often when he gets that clean look.
Schmeltz, poor defense on that particular exchange.
Biven gets it over to Horrigan. Horrigan working against Jacoby, little hook shot, not there. Hunter with the rebound, and he'll draw a foul. And I think Trey Kaufman's going to get charged for it.
And there's the value of Julian Hunter right there. Get the rebound, get to the free throw line, make your free throws.
Yeah, we didn't say this in the key to the game, but I think the one thing that New Albany had to do was get Julian Hunter down underneath those offensive boards and the putbacks. And you and I talked about it before the game. We didn't say it on the air in the pregame, but Julian Hunter, I think his greatest contribution is that second chance points in the paint.
Absolutely.
And, of course, you want to hit your free throws.
And play defense against a bigger person.
Oh, yeah, there's that too. He's a key part of this team, and they missed him early in the season. Having him back can only be a good thing. 3-point ball game. Under 3 to go here in the first half. Jacoby to Northern. Grower, he's got the hot hand, but
not this time.
Not that time.
Air ball.
Schmeltz gets it back to Stanton. Silver Creek staying in the man-to-man.
Oh, another turnover.
I thought you was zigging, but you zagged. I think that's what Hurrigan just said to Stanton. He threw it to the stands.
6th turnover against the Dogs. Just 1 turnover against the Dragons, and that's another mark of their good team.
Silver Creek, Nolan Gilbert.
Trey Shane passes it in to Northern. Grower gets a breather.
He deserved it with 13 points.
Nolan Gilbert back in the ball game for the Dragons. Deliberate slowdown here. Northern got free. You can't give him that much room down inside. He'll take it.
I have him first 2 points of the game right there.
Yeah, he's been a little quiet scoring-wise.
I missed 2 points by somebody along the way. I'm going to pick it up, though. I'll figure out who it is.
Jacoby's been quiet scoring-wise. Kaufman's got a little bit, but it's been Grower really the star of the game so far. See if that changes as the game unfolds.
Grower and Hurrigan.
Nice steal by Jacoby. Slams it home. And a technical because he hung on the rim too long. And that was double technical because Coach Hoffman was applauding and referee didn't like it.
Basket was by Jacoby. Technical foul on Jacoby. Technical foul, Silver Creek bench.
The referee not going to be real happy with the response he's getting from the crowd.
It was a technical on the bench or off for hanging on the rim. That I don't know. He hung on the rim for sure, but I saw his eyes go down as if to see if he was going to fall on somebody, and that's illegal.
Well, the ref called it. Stanton's going to shoot about 4 free throws here. Hit the first. Missed the second. Calls like that certainly will get the crowd a little more involved than they already have been.
Well, it must have been 2 technicals.
It was double technical. It was on the hanging on the rim and then on the bench. The call on the bench, I think, was wrong, but because Hoffman was simply applauding. He was trying to be, I didn't think he was trying to be rude, but referee didn't see it that way.
Or hear it that way. Maybe he said something.
Yeah, could be. Stanton, a couple of free throws. Albany gets the ball back. They still trail by 4. Coach Hoffman a little unhappy over there, but trying to control himself.
His face is red on that orange shirt of his.
Yeah, I think he was pretty upset.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
(30-26). Right about a minute to go in the first half. Stanton got a step. And he'll draw the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple more.
Foul number 14, Nolan Gilbert. His first, team 6.
Nolan Gilbert picks up his first foul. Silver Creek now with 16 fouls.
It's like free throw practice for Stanton. He just shot 4. He's going back to shoot 2 more. Oh, no, he missed it.
And maybe he's getting tired. Nolan Gilbert checks out. Holden Grower steps in. Stanton finally gets it there. 3-point ball game, 30-27. Under a minute to go in the half. Brandon Northern bringing the ball up the court, directing traffic. Trying to move Trey Shane over. Grower, Shane in the corner. Back to Northern. Trying to work Jacoby or Kaufman open. Grower backs out with it. Now back to Northern. Under 30 seconds to go. Silver Creek in no hurry. Holding for one shot.
Everybody's getting a little rest right now after an intense first half.
Closing in on 10 seconds as the clock winds down. Grower to Northern. Trying to get some spacing. Northern get them off their feet. Misses the shot. Hurrigan going to heave it down. And the first half goes into the books. Silver Creek 30, New Albany 27. We'll take our break, be back with our halftime coverage right after this. You're watching Glycod.com coverage of Kentuckiana High School basketball. Stay with us. We'll be back right after this.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call through your dental exam and recare appointments, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleanings to complex procedures. Call Annette or Joyce today at 812-944-5155 and see why 5 generations of patients still return to Carter Family Dentistry, located on Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
Busy, always on the go, and when you need your car repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop and Auto Service, you can now make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday 8 to 5 and are family owned and operated. They've been serving your family since 1954. At 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. Call Call's Collision Repair at 949-5245. For mechanical repair, it's 948-2778. That's Call's Body Shop and Auto Service. Can we fix it? Yes, we can.
The Clark County Youth Coalition, Clark County's local coordinating council for a drug-free Indiana, presents What's Your Side Effect? Join the movement of thousands of young people working together to build a better world through living healthy, passionate, drug-free lifestyles. Our program includes tips that will help you live the good life and make chasing your dreams a lot easier. Get healthy, get inspired, get the facts at what'syoursideeffect.org.
You're born with the brain power to make smart choices and the opposable thumbs to click on them. You shop carefully for a lot of things, but what about your bank? Better borrowing rates? Yes, please. Lower fees? Duh. More money for you, less for the bank. Access to a cooperative network of convenient locations and a place where they go the extra mile for you. It's your money. Start right here. Centra Credit Union. Centra.org.
Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Find out about online banking and other services by visiting Centra.org.
It's halftime here at Silver Creek. The score 30-27. The home team with the lead by 3 points. And pretty good ball game for the most part. I know you've been over there ciphering, Paul. You've got some numbers to share with us.
Do indeed. Let's talk about shooting first of all. Silver Creek shot very well in the second quarter after just 25% in the first quarter. For the half, they ended up 44% on 11 of 25 I have shooting. I missed a field goal. I'll pick it up here for you later. But New Albany, 9 of 16, 15 or 56%. So pretty good shooting by them. Free throws. New Albany had 12 free throws in that first half, made 7. Silver Creek just had 4, made 2. I have the rebounding edge going, believe it or not, to New Albany, 15-8. So that's one area that they're excelling in. But that other area we talked about was turnovers, and they had 7 in the first half to just 1 for Silver Creek. Scoring for New Albany, Hunter has 5, Hourigan has 10, Stanton 6, Niven 4, and Streander 2 for their total of 27. Missing 2 points for Silver Creek. We'll try to listen to the PA guy and see if we can correct that later. I'll let you know. 9, I think, for Kaufman, 4 for Cooper, Jacoby, 2 for Northern, and 13 for Grower on 3 threes. Total of 30 points in the first half.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and take another break. Come back with scores from other games, our halftime adjustments, and more. You're watching Glycod.com coverage of Kentuckiana high school basketball. More to come right after this.
You're born with the brain power to make smart choices and the opposable thumbs to click on them. You shop carefully for a lot of things, but what about your bank? Better borrowing rates? Yes, please. Lower fees? Duh. More money for you, less for the bank. Access to a cooperative network of convenient locations and a place where they go the extra mile for you. It's your money. Start right here. Centra Credit Union. Centra.org.
Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voinier's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Family-owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
Bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, well, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. I do. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Call Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today at 812-282-2970. Subject to terms, conditions, and coverage selected.
Hi, this is Sheriff Jamie Knoll of the Clark County Sheriff's Office reminding you to please buckle up, wear your seatbelts, and refrain from texting while you're behind the wheel. Your safety is our priority. Enjoy the game.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Looking for new ways to connect with your customer? Did you know that local grassroots marketing is the most effective? For a successful economic approach, email info@glycod.com or call 502-551-5027.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
And welcome back here. Our halftime coverage continues on Glycod. Mike Beck with Paul Love. And time to update you on the scoreboard. Our scoreboard update tonight brought to you by the Clark County Youth Coalition. For more than 35 years, the Clark County Youth Coalition has been the eyes and ears for the state here in Clark County, monitoring data and working to reduce substance use and abuse. For more information, visit clarkcountylcc.org or like them on Facebook. And, of course, for scores of other games, you can visit glycod.com. Let's tell them what we've got, though. Got a couple of scores in here.
A few games out there. One girls' game is in the end of the first quarter. Jeff leads New Albany 9-8. And at Providence, Henryville 15, Providence 14 at halftime.
At the half. Now that is a low-scoring first half.
That's what the sign says.
Halftime scoring.
15-14.
Stanton with 6. Niven 4.
As they're going through the scoreboard, Paul's going to pay attention to that. We'll talk about our adjustments here, though. One of the things that we have to say, if you're New Albany, you go on the break, and Coach Shannon's got to be talking to them about protecting the ball. They've been a little sloppy with that, and you can't turn over the ball against a good shooting Silver Creek team. They started off slow, but you know they're going to heat up here in the second half, so protecting the ball has got to be a key.
Big time, big time. What did we say, 7 turnovers? I do have, that missed field goal I had was by Cooper Jacoby. Might have been that slam that I got all confused about what was going on.
Yeah.
He had 6 points in the first half. So 9 for Kaufman, 6 for Jacoby, 2 for Northern, 13 for Grower on 3 threes. So he was a difference maker in that first half.
Good ball game. 2 of the best area schools. Check out New Albany and Silver Creek here at the half. And any adjustments you think necessary for the Dragons? Anything they needed to work on?
No, except maybe get Northern a little bit more involved in the game. Only 2 points in that first half. That's well below his average of like 15, 16 points a game. But, you know, when you get substitute points like that from Grower with 13, that makes up a big difference.
Well, time to get the second half underway. Silver Creek starts with a 3-point advantage. New Albany starts with the ball. Biven will inbound it to Stanton, and here we go. 16 minutes of basketball, at least, coming your way. Loses his dribble, gets it over to Biven.
Boy, he almost lost it. You didn't see it, but he saved that ball from going out of bounds.
Our press position, there's one spot on the floor that I'm completely obstructed. Can't see this near corner. So
about 1/8 of the court, actually.
Yeah. Biven trying to work off the screen, has a step, goes up high, can't get it. Hunter,
rebound by Hunter,
way up high. He went up and got that rebound, and he draws the foul.
He's getting to the free throw line. He's made 3 out of 4 so far. So he's not known to be a great shooter, but nevertheless, he is a good rebounder.
Cooper Jacoby picks up his 3rd foul, and that may mean a little bench time here pretty quickly, I would think. Can't imagine Coach Hoffman's going to leave him in there too long, playing with 3 fouls this early in the 3rd quarter.
That's what Coach Hoffman was probably talking about at halftime, the number of free throws shot. Big disparity there.
Hunter misses his 2nd 2-point ball game. Silver Creek on the attack here. Kaufman outside to Cooper, and looks like New Albany got a piece of it, and they say a foul on Schmeltz, and that's going to be a 3-point possibility here.
For a really good free throw shooter. Now watch me jinx it.
Yeah. Well, that was last week. And
yeah.
These are high school kids. Anything's possible. Jacoby throws up a brick. I think he rushed that shot. You can tell he's not in his mechanics, because last week everything was fluid. That one's a little better, but off the mark. He'll get one more try.
3-point foul and maybe get 1 point up. Northern came up to calm him. That means it's going to go in.
Is that what that means?
That means he's going to go in.
You're right. You're a Swami of sorts. Well, you did coach the game. I know you know a lot about it. You probably just knew there was some magic touch there.
Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, we watched a lot of it, that's for sure.
Biven backs away now. Trying to get it down to Hurrigan, working against Kaufman. Trying for position. Took a step. Kaufman's intimidating. You got 6'9" staring at you. You think twice about that move you would have made against any other player.
Yeah, that step back that he went for. Good defense by Kaufman.
Smaller lineup now for the Dragons as Grower checks in. Jacoby to the bench with 3 fouls. 31-28, 3-point Dragon lead. Northern yet to really get on track scoring-wise. Not sure if you can credit the dog defense or just a cold night from the Dragon offense.
Oh, nice pass. Go up.
Hunter, great move.
Good offense.
Working hard, got the points.
Good high-low offense.
Back to a 1-point advantage. Silver Creek, 31-30. New Albany not willing to concede anything. Defending 3A state champs, some of the best players in the area. Nah, we don't care.
Second turnover of the game for Silver Creek.
Wide open Hurricane.
Who can make that shot? Didn't that time.
Northern, acrobatic move. 33-30. Stanton got the step. Isaac Hinton didn't have a chance. Stanton was around him. Kaufman for three.
A little quicker pace going on right now.
He gets hot here in the second half. That would be a problem. Stanton to Schmeltz. Traded back. Now to Biven. Tries to get a step. Got a look. Beats Northern. Northern frustrated with himself. He knew he gave that up. 36-34. Grower.
Yeah, zone defense by New Albany. 2-3 zone.
Kaufman for three. Not there. Rebound. Hurricane gets it to Stanton. And that's nice follow. Hunter can't get it to go. And a whistle on Hurricane.
Yeah, it was a good call. A little frustration for missing the bunny.
Cooper Jacoby checks back in. Trey Shane with him.
Another really solid rebound by Hunter. Just could not get the points to tie the game up.
Northern. Trey Shane. All the way back. Kaufman tries the baseline. Stays there. Finishes it. Not exactly what he wanted to do, but
he'll take it.
Take what you give him. And a timeout call by New Albany. 30-second variety will stay here with the action.
Full timeout.
Oh, now they make it a full timeout. Will they do that? We'll take it as well. Stand by, folks. We'll be back right after this on Glycod.
Hi, this is Sheriff Jamie Knoll of the Clark County Sheriff's Office reminding you to please buckle up, wear your seatbelts, and refrain from texting while you're behind the wheel. Your safety is our priority. Enjoy the game.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back here. Coach Shannon not happy with something he saw and wants to talk to his players about it.
Well, they're in that 2-3 zone, and you're going to give up the three-point shot. One guy you don't want to give it up to is Kaufman. He's coming on a little bit now. 5 points in the third quarter gives him 14 for the game. Still about 10 below his average.
And New Albany got out to an early lead. At one point they were up, I think, 6-4, maybe 6-2 at some point. But Silver Creek caught up, and by the end of the quarter, they've been in the lead since. And
11-10 at the quarter, which kind of went with my prediction that it'd be a 50-60 point game. But now they've upped the ante here a little bit in the second half. They're making some shots.
Yeah, a lot of times that third quarter tells you how well those second half adjustments are going to work, and usually get a little spurt by one team or another. Still about halfway through the third here. Neither team really pulled away.
I don't think New Albany wants that 2-3 zone, though. I think that was probably. We'll see if they're in that zone when they go down and play defense next time.
Biven brings it up. Goes to his left. Give him a lane.
Wow, what a move. Give and go, hesitation move.
He'll take that every time and hit it 90% of the time.
That shot, yeah.
Jacoby, Kaufman, nowhere to go down inside, back out. Grower, nice pass, but not one you could control, and that was
not a good pass.
Kaufman not sure what he was thinking there, throwing it to Hinton, but Hinton wasn't looking for it. They're cutting, but they're not cutting to receive anything. They're just like being bodies moving. Stanton, back to Hurricane, open for three. Just a little short. Grower goes up, tips it, pulls it down. Hustles back. Trey Shane for 3. There it is. 41-36. 5-point spread, maybe the biggest of the game for either team.
Yeah, remember that shot. That was a big shot. Early in the game still.
Hunter to Biven.
That's that Biven guy again. You know, when the going gets tough, that kid gets going now. Nice move to the basket. Draws the foul. 3-point play, old-fashioned maybe.
Grower
Substitution.
rung up for the foul. His first, team second.
His first, team second. At the line, Biven shooting 1.
Biven will get the bonus shot here.
Interesting substitution there. Got Northern coming in for Kaufman. Okay.
A different look. Biven misses. Bergen gets the rebound. Kicks it back outside. Schmeltz, Stanton. Wide open in the corner is Biven. Can't get it to fall. And Jacoby will take it down. Timeout.
Timeout, Silver Creek.
Silver Creek calls a timeout. 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here.
2:48 left in the third quarter. People getting hot are Kaufman with 5 points in the third quarter, and Biven for New Albany with 3 field goals. Couldn't get that free throw to go. Still a 3-point game.
41-38.
I don't know if my numbers are correct on the rebounds with everything else going on, but I've got the Bulldogs out rebounding 20-13 in the game at this point.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know if the numbers are exactly right, but I think your percentages are right.
Yeah,
or at least
it's in the ballpark.
Yeah, I think New Albany is out rebounding Silver Creek.
Yeah, we are in the ballpark too.
Or the gymnasium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
We're here.
Absolutely.
41-38, 2:48 to go, third quarter. Dragon Ball, and not the movie by the same name. Only true gamers will understand what I just said.
Kaufman's back in the game, so evidently he did not get substituted for. New Albany still in that zone, 2-3 zone.
Jacoby to Northern. Quickly around the horn, inside out.
He missed the walk.
Northern takes his time, sets up.
You never want to see a three-pointer like that when it was a clear traveling violation.
Call missed. Basket counts, though. 44-38. 6-point Dragon advantage. Down inside to Hunter. Working against Jacoby, who has 3 fouls. And Hunter knows that. I guarantee you he's going to attack Jacoby every chance he gets. Cross-court pass to Shane into the hands of Kaufman. Northern wanted to try the 3. Or at least get Stanton to think he was. See if he get him off his feet, get his first step. Pitch and catch there. Northern outside move. Kaufman not there and nobody for the rebound, so Biven pulls it down easily. Dragons by 4. Minute and a half to go in the third. Kaufman.
Really nice.
Nice body in the way is about what it was. Shane for 3, long, but gets the bounce. 47-40, biggest Dragon lead of the night. Taylor Betts awaiting his opportunity to enter the game. That timeout will be it. New Albany takes a break.
Timeout, New Albany, a full timeout.
Full timeout called. They'll take one. We'll take one as well. Stand by. We'll be back right after this on Glycod.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back here. Mike Beck, Paul Love at Silver Creek, where the Dragons lead New Albany Bulldogs 47-40, about a minute and some change And updated scores, the girls game.
Yeah, girls, New Albany sneaked ahead of the Red Devils, 22-20 at halftime. Also got a score now from Floyd Central. They are behind, or they're trailing Jennings County 21-19
Wow.
at halftime.
That's a surprise. Scoreboard update again brought to you by the Clark County Youth Coalition. For more than 35 years, the Clark County Youth Coalition has been the state's eyes and ears in Clark County. You can follow them on clarkcountylcc.org or like them on Facebook. And make sure to check out our website, glycod.com, for scores of other games. 47-40 in this one. Bulldogs are going to get the ball back here. They trail by 7. Bevan into Stanton. Back to Bevan. And now Hunter, who's working against Betts. Cooper Jacoby on the bench with 3 fouls. Hunter gets over Betts and gets 2 points. Under a minute to go. Silver Creek, 5-point advantage and content to maybe take one shot here.
That's a big basket by Hunter for New Albany that time, pulling within 5. They were making a little bit of a run there, but he's coming along.
Silver Creek definitely in no hurry here. Northern now goes to his left. Passing notes in class with Holden Grower there. Now to Grower. Offense begins to move. 10 seconds. Northern puts it in. Steal. Trey Shane can't hit the shot. Ball back to Biven, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. Silver Creek 49, New Albany 42. We'll take the break and be back right after this on Glycod.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
The Clark County Youth Coalition, Clark County's local coordinating council for a drug-free Indiana, presents What's Your Side Effect? Join the movement of thousands of young people working together to build a better world through living healthy, passionate, drug-free lifestyles. Our program includes tips that will help you live the good life and make chasing your dreams a lot easier. Get healthy, get inspired, get the facts at what'syoursideeffect.org.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back here. 3 quarters of basketball in the books. 1 to go. Good ball game here at Silver Creek. The Dragons lead the Bulldogs 49-42. Silver Creek will start the 4th quarter with the ball, and the possession arrow favors the Dragons as well here. 8 minutes of basketball. We've seen a few overtimes this season, but don't know we'll get that again.
There's a lot of ball to be played here, but
for sure.
Every stop New Albany can make now, obviously, keep their advantage.
Starting 5 on the floor for the Dragons. Gilbert and Hinton back on the floor, along with Jacoby, Kaufman, and Northern. Kaufman with the ball, drawing a lot of attention. Hinton goes baseline.
Oh, that's a bad call.
And Biven going to be charged with a foul. Could have been against Hinton because I kind of led with that arm, didn't he?
I thought, yeah, that's the reason I responded like I did. I thought he'd give him a forearm.
Can't give him a forearm shiver. You know, that's the way I play. But
that's football.
Yeah, football. Northern baseline, reverse, can't get it go. Horrigan gets the rebound.
Haven't heard much from Horrigan for a while.
It's been quiet. Can he get a point here? He's working on Jacoby. 3 fouls. Horrigan finds a hole.
I knew that.
Nice hook move. Corner shot. Nolan Gilbert, almost an assist, completely missed everything. Schmeltz back outside. short. Stanton. Hunter goes down. Nice dramatic fall. They don't get a call. He was trying to get one. 5-point ball game, 6.5 to go. Biven to Hunter. Little give and go there. Lob pass to.
What I say about Horrigan, there he comes.
Trey Horrigan cuts it to 3. New Albany's dangerous. You let them stay close, anything can happen.
And it's close now, 3 points.
Timeout called by Silver Creek. Full timeout. We'll take a break. Be back right after this. Stay with us. Lots of stuff yet to come.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School basketball from Glycod.
Things are starting to get interesting here at Silver Creek. New Albany trails Silver Creek by 3, 49-46. 6:16 left to go in the ball game in regulation. Coach Hoffman not happy with what he's seen from his players here in the last couple of minutes.
Well, they did the high-low post with Horrigan. Remember, we pointed out the fact that he hadn't scored in the second half, and bang, bang. He gets 2 field goals down low. Horrigan's the kind of guy been around 4 years as a player or starter. He can shoot the 3, but he's more effective, I think, down there in the paint.
Well, they need him. Hunter's been a presence tonight.
Hunter's physical conditioning might not be 100% yet, so we'll see how he reacts down the stretch here. 6 minutes to play.
Northern goes to his right. I think he thought about a 3, but he gives it over to Grower, who's been reliable from out there.
3, Grower.
Big 3-point shot by Grower. 52-46, back to 6-point spread. Silver Creek would be happy if it never got any closer than 6. Stanton over to Horrigan. Back to Stanton around the other side to Schmeltz. He's not really a scoring threat. Good defender. That's the line on him. But I don't imagine he would be on the floor if he couldn't hit a bucket or 2. Stanton, a little probing move. Back to Schmeltz. Biven trying to feed Hunter. And Grower gets his ankle twisted a bit. Going to walk it off.
Foul, New Albany number 33.
We talked about before the game about those other than the big 3 contributing. Hey, check Grower out. 16 points in the game, 4 3-point shots.
And those have been huge. Second foul on Trey Horrigan. Just the 4th team foul on New Albany. Under 5.5 to go in the game. Neither team even sniffing the bonus yet. Northern steps back, wide open 3. That time not there. Trey Shane comes flying in. They're going to ring him up for a foul.
Foul number 22, Trey Shane.
I appreciate the hustle, but he was not ever going to be in good position to get that ball. And, so basically he just picked up a foul.
Yeah, senseless foul for sure.
Didn't mean much.
Big possession for New Albany as the clock winds down.
Stanton telling the offense.
Down 6 points with 5 minutes to go.
Streander back in the ball game for New Albany. Biven from range, not there. Trey Shane to Grower, cross to Northern, down inside Jacoby. Good passing by Silver Creek that time.
Assist Northern.
8-point game. Biggest lead of the night is 8. 54-46. Horrigan cross to Biven.
Silver Creek showing 2-3 zone.
Biven for 3. Not there. Kaufman going to knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with the red and black. Bulldogs have got to get some points on this possession.
Yeah, they got to make shots. For the quarter, just 1 of 4.
Stanton into Biven. He'll get the shot off and draw the foul. Trey Shane picks up another one quickly, and that is his second.
Trey Shane is second, team's 4th at the line.
Fourth team foul for Silver Creek. New Albany with 4 team fouls here at 4.5 to go.
Bevan has been their go-to guy, just a sophomore.
Nailed that one. Back to 7-point game. Second one's up and on the money. 54-48. New Albany cuts it to 6. Trying to get closer to 3 this half. Great move by Northern. He did that all by himself.
Sure did. Good body control. Tremendous drive to the basket.
Streander not open. Stanton pulls the trigger on a long one. Hunter goes up, finishes it up. Offensive board, offensive points. 56-50. Julian Hunter definitely a piece that New Albany needed back, and he's really helped.
They just need to make some shots.
Kaufman gonna get charged.
Ooh, offensive foul.
They said he pushed off against Hunter.
He hooked him with the elbow.
Offensive foul, Trey Kaufman.
Made the basket, too. No wonder. We found out something new there.
Big possession for New Albany. They have yet to really get inside the 6-point margin for a couple of minutes now.
They had it down to 3 at one point. I think that's the closest in the quarter.
Yeah. Hunter couldn't finish. Kaufman with a rebound. Boy, they needed that shot.
They need every shot now. Down 3.5 minutes to go. Just a 6-point game. That's 2 possessions, if you will.
Northern guarded by Biven.
Closely guarded for 5 seconds. Turnover. That's an interesting call.
Don't see that often.
Northern a little bit. He said, what?
That was an interesting call. Turnover goes to the Bulldogs. Biven goes out, gets the ball from Stanton.
It's Biven time.
Stanton pulls the trigger. Finds the range for 2. Cuts it to 4. Silver Creek's going to need one player to step up here and try to finish it for them. New Albany fighting back. Down into Kaufman, working against Hunter. And those 5 inches make a big difference down in the paint. Hard to get up and above Kaufman. Streander. Back to Biven now. Hunter on the floor. Hurrigan. Not that time. Quickly back to Northern. Gonna go in. Nice handoff to Kaufman. Timeout taken by the Bulldogs. 30 seconds. They cut it to 4. Silver Creek answers with 4 themselves.
Northern taking charge. With the assists, with the buckets, he's got 9 points in the first half, 9 points now in the second half.
That is the last timeout for the Bulldogs. They're out of timeouts here in the ball game. So, Coach Shannon, I'm never question his judgment, but I'm surprised he's used them up this early. That's uncharacteristic.
Well, they're just shooting 3 of 9 from the field. And, making shots. You talk about keys to the game. Anytime you can make shots, especially 3-point shots, but it's going to be a major factor. And that's what Silver Creek has done. They're now 22 of 43, I have them, from the field, which is over 50% after shooting just 25% first quarter. New Albany 18 of 38. They have fallen off. They were 56% first half, but now whatever 18 of 37 is. It's close to 50%, a little under 50.
Yeah, probably about 48%.
Yeah.
Silver Creek back on the floor. They're starting 5.
Crunch time.
Yeah.
This is the time. It's got to happen for New Albany.
Actually, Grower is in place of Gilbert, but the other 4, Hinton, Northern, Kaufman, and Jacoby on the floor. Jacoby playing with 3 fouls, becoming less of a problem now. You get down to the last 2 minutes. Streander. Bivin for 3. There it is.
3, Bivin.
He is their go-to guy.
60-55.
Need a stop, does New Albany. Silver Creek's going to be a hard team to stop, though. Little Hunter on a little closely guarding. But not in the
Foul
bonus
number
yet.
30, Julian Hunter, his 3rd, team's 5th.
Julian Hunter with 3 fouls. Team's 5th foul. Both teams with 5 team fouls. Neither in the bonus yet. Minute and a half plus a couple of ticks to go.
Yeah, there's your one to give right there.
Foul number 22,
Bivin
Tucker
takes it.
Bivin.
Now the next foul will
Six.
be a shooting foul for
Next
Silver
foul,
Creek.
put Silver Creek in 1
New Albany
loss.
fouled that one on purpose.
Oh yeah, it's a given.
Yeah.
Had to.
Northern has the ball, and he's going to be fouled by Stanton.
I don't know if I'd have fouled him quite yet. Yeah, but that's all right.
Foul number 5, Stanton.
Northern to shoot the 1 and 1.
Northern, 1 and a bonus.
This is where free throws are really important. They can pretty well get it closer to putting this game away, can the Dragons. Just a 1 and 1.
Northern's not the one you wanted to foul in that spot anyway.
Trey Shane.
He's their Tucker Bivin for Silver Creek. He's the go-to guy in this situation. A pretty good free throw shooter. Here's his second shot. That's deadly.
Knocks it down.
62-55. 7 points, under a minute and a half to go in the game. That's a big gap.
You got to score quick now, New Albany. You're New Albany, you got to get it up there.
Horrigan got to put it on the floor, go against Kaufman. Put back, not there by Streander. Loose ball gathered up by Trey Shane, and he'll be fouled by Horrigan. At the end of the day, if New Albany doesn't pull this out, it's because they just missed shots today.
Third,
they did.
Team's 8.
Especially here in the 4th quarter.
At the line.
And they turned it over. Don't forget that.
Substitution. Schmelz for New Albany.
Schmelz checks back in for the defensive side. Streander out.
Who's this? Decker at the line. Dominic Decker?
That's Trey Shane.
Oh, it's Shane?
Yeah, Trey Shane.
Shane missed.
And he missed, which is a break for the Bulldogs. Caden Stanton to Horrigan. Working against Jacoby. That little hook is one of his signature moves, and it worked that time. 5-point game. Bivin tags Northern again, and Northern will shoot 1 in the bonus. One more foul, and New Albany, or Silver Creek rather, will be in the double bonus.
Northern, 1 in the bonus.
Not a good position to be in if you're at New Albany. Northern on the line, made his last 2.
5-point spread, under a minute to go. Brandon Northern. This is money time.
Northern, who only scored 2 points in the first half, has 12 in the second half, maybe 13.
64-57. 7-point lead. Silver Creek trying to finish this one out. Hunter with the putback, can't get it to go. Another attempt. And Kaufman
Basket. Hunter.
is going to say he protested, he stayed in his column, but referee not going to give him the benefit of the doubt there.
It's that rebounding effort by Hunter.
Team 6th. Hunter, 1 shot. Grower back in for Creek.
Trying to turn this into a 4-point ball game here. Hunter at the line. Kaufman picked up his 3rd foul. Hunter can't get it there. And Horrigan's going to come in hard and foul Kaufman, who will go down and shoot a double.
Foul number 33, Oregon, his 4th, team's 10.
Well, this is the time that if you make your free throws, if you're ahead in a game like this, you're going to win.
Yeah.
You can go to the line confidently, knock them down.
5-point spread. Kaufman to shoot 2. Nothing but net on that try. 2-possession game. 35 seconds roughly.
They've missed 6 out of their last 7 shots after hitting only 2 of the first 6. So they found the range again.
And the spread back to 7. New Albany running out of time here. Under 30 seconds to go. Biven, Stanton, going to have to do something. Horrigan, fadeaway jumper. There it is. 66-61, and Hunter. Was it Hunter or Biven they're going to call? I think they got, nope, they give it to Hunter.
Foul number 30, Julian Hunter. His 4th. At the line, Northern, 2 shots.
4th on Hunter. Northern will shoot 2, and New Albany's hopes are fading rapidly here.
Free throw line, they're icing it. Uh-oh.
It's a rare miss from Northern here in the stretch. 1 more to go. Not over yet.
But close.
But close.
Substitution, Shane for Grower.
Grower goes out. Shane comes in. New Albany on the attack with 16 seconds. Biven for 3.
Oh.
There it is.
3. Biven.
Kaufman in no hurry to inbound the ball. And a foul there at 3 seconds on the clock. 3-point ball game.
No clock. He makes 1, game over, right?
I believe so, unless you hit a 3 and are fouled. There is a 4-point play possibility, or a technical could be called. But
no, you're stretching it now.
That is a stretch, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
4-point ball game.
Timeout. Silver Creek, full timeout.
Timeout taken by Silver Creek. We'll take one last break. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us and finish in just a few seconds.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voinier's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back here. Silver Creek with a 4-point advantage over the New Albany Bulldogs, 68-64. Been a good ball game. Silver Creek's been in the lead most of it, but New Albany, a lot of fight in those Dogs tonight. Isaac Hinton at the line trying to really put a dagger in the heart of the red and black faithful. 3 seconds on the clock. 1 free throw to go. If he hits it, it truly will be academic at that point. And even at 4 points, it'd be hard for the Bulldogs to find a 4-point play here at this stage of the game.
Start the bus. He got it.
That's going to do it. 69-64. Horrigan throws it in. Hunter to Caden Stanton for 3. And that's going to be the last shot. Final score, Silver Creek 69, New Albany 64. There it is on the screen. Sorry about that, folks. But we'll take a break. Be back with our post-game coverage right after this on Glycod.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call through your dental exam and recare appointments, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleanings to complex procedures. Call Annette or Joyce today at 812-944-5155 and see why 5 generations of patients still return to Carter Family Dentistry, located on Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
You're busy, always on the go, and when you need your car repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop and Auto Service, you can now make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday 8 to 5 and are family owned and operated. They've been serving your family since 1954. At 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. Call Call's Collision Repair at 949-5245. For mechanical repair, it's 948-2778. That's Call's Body Shop and Auto Service. Can we fix it? Yes, we can.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
Hi, this is Sheriff Jamie Knoll of the Clark County Sheriff's Office reminding you to please buckle up, wear your seatbelts, and refrain from texting while you're behind the wheel. Your safety is our priority. Enjoy the game.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Clark County Sheriff Jamie Knoll. If you have crime information to report, contact the Clark County Sheriff's Office tip line at 812-280-2276 or email tips at clarkcosheriff.com.
Welcome back to our post-game coverage. Mike Beck, Paul Love here, and you've been ciphering over there with a little assist from the announcer. I think we got a lot of totals to share.
Yeah, we do. Shooting percentages, Silver Creek for the game ends up well, 51% on 22 of 43. They were 12 of 18 from the free throw line. I believe that my math has 75% on that. 48% for the Bulldogs, 23 of 48 from the field. 56% on 10 of 18 from the free throw line. I have the Bulldogs out rebounding the Dragons 28 to 20. 28 to 20, yeah, that sounds right. Okay, turnovers 5 for the Dragons, 10 for the Bulldogs. They cleaned it up a little bit in the second half. Scoring-wise, Trey Kaufman led the scores for Silver Creek with 20, followed by Northern and Grower, both with 16 points. Jacoby had 9, Hinton had 2, and Shane came in the third quarter and hit 2 big threes to put them ahead 47 to 40, by the way. 6 points there, and their total of 69 points. Let's see, New Albany, boy, what a nice game I thought Julian Hunter had coming back from his earlier affliction. 20 points for the game, followed by 18 each I have for Biven and Hurrigan, 10 from Stanton and just 2 from Streander, so only 5 players scoring for the Bulldogs. I have them with 64 points.
All right, well, that is kind of a recap of the statistics, all the numbers you've got. And let's go ahead and mention that this segment of Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycon has been brought to you by the Jim Butner Auto Group, where they're striving to keep you driving. We'll go ahead and take another break, come back with our outstanding players of the game. Who would that be? We'll find out right after this on Glycon.
Doug and Maureen hope to travel the world as missionaries in some of the most remote nations. We honor them for their work. Thanks, guys.
Bill and Frank have served the country with honor during the Vietnam War. Bill has 2 Purple Hearts. Thank you both for your service.
We're truly honored to serve a generation that's really made a difference. For more information about American senior communities, please visit us at asccare.com.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family-owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
Hey, who are you? Oh, hey, Jeff, I'm a car thief. What? I'm here to steal your car because, well, that's my job.
What?
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 What? It happens.
And you got cut rate car insurance? Paying for this could feel like getting robbed twice. So get Allstate. And be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Call Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today at 812-282-2970. Subject to terms, conditions, and coverage selected.
What if I told you that one group had relationships that ran the media gamut and could cross-promote your business accordingly? For a creative, solutions-driven approach, email info@glycod.com or call 502-551-5027.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back here to Postgame Coverage. Mike Beck, Paul Love. Time to announce our most outstanding players of the game, brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page. He's a proud supporter of high school sports, and you can visit Packy for a free quote in Jeffersonville or Floyd Knobs. Or, hey, just give him a call, 812-202-7271. Paul? Where did we come up with? Who did we land on for outstanding players of the game tonight?
Okay, let's look at New Albany first. Always go with the team that did not win. Boy, a good case could be made for Trey Horrigan, who had 18 points, 10 in the first half, 8 in the second, but none in the third quarter, so he kind of vanished there. Likewise, Tucker Bivin had 14 points in that second half. He ended up with 18, but I really like the play of Julian Hunter, and I think he deserves it. He's fought hard to get back. Ends up with 20 points, and I know he had a bunch of rebounds, too.
He sure did.
Putbacks. So let's give him that star of the game for the Bulldogs. Likewise, Silver Creek, you could talk about the second half that Northern had after just 2 points in the first half. He got 14 in the second. And also you could talk about Grower, who hit 3 threes, 13 points in the first half. But I think when all is said and done, you got to go back to Trey Kaufman. Just a monster in the paint. Ends up with 20 points, 9 in the first half, 11 in the second half. So, I like his play along with the play of the others for Silver Creek.
All right, well, a tip of the hat tonight to Julian Hunter of the New Albany Bulldogs and Trey Kaufman of the Silver Creek Dragons. There are All-State Players of the Game presented by Allstate Agent Packy Page. For more information on tonight's winners and for a listing of all the area winners, you can visit us at glycod.com. Stand by, folks. We'll be back with some final thoughts, final scores, and a look ahead to where we'll be on Tuesday night. We'll tell you where that is right after this. Stay with us.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach out for that strip mall sushi, well, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. I do. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank, too. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Call Jeffersonville Allstate Agent Packy Page today at 812-282-2970. Subject to terms, conditions, and coverage selected.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up. Shut up, Jeff.
I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh. Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Doug and Maureen hope to travel the world as missionaries in some of the most remote nations. We honor them for their work. Thanks, guys.
Bill and Frank have served the country with honor during the Vietnam War. Bill has 2 Purple Hearts. Thank you both for your service.
We're truly honored to serve a generation that's really made a difference. For more information about American senior communities, please visit us at asccare.com.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
And welcome back here as our postgame coverage continues to wind down. Mike Beck, Paul Love up in the booth. And let's take a quick gander, if we can, at the scoreboard and get a last look at the scoreboard tonight. What's going on out there?
Well, it looks like in the Henryville at Providence game, it's about halfway through the fourth quarter. Providence leading 36-21. Girls game, Jeff New Albany. I've got into 3. New Albany had 38-34. And we did get a score in the fourth quarter from the Jennings Floyd Central game. Guess what? 42-all. Looks like overtime the way I'm reading it. Yeah. So,
Jennings County having a good night there against the Highlanders.
And one of these teams, I think, is it New Albany that goes to Jennings County?
I believe they head to Jennings County soon.
Yeah.
Not sure exactly. I know they play Evansville Rights tomorrow night. That's the one thing I do know. But that's our scoreboard update. And again, thank you to Clark County Youth Coalition. Final thoughts on this one? Any?
Yeah, I have some thoughts. I think Shannon's going to push the point that you can't turn it over 7 times in the first half and expect to succeed against a team like this. Somehow or another, Jordan Thomas, who has been really effective for them, it was MIA tonight, missing in action. I thought Jacoby was a little bit off, but guess what? You got a guy like Grohr who comes in and fills him up and takes his place, which is the mark of a good team. And then I like the matchup between Bivin and Northern. When you really need the basket, those two can get it for you.
They were fun to watch.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, New Albany takes on Evansville Rights tomorrow. Silver Creek, I know where they're going to be. They're off tomorrow night, but we're going to see them Tuesday night as the Silver Creek Dragons take this show on the road, and they head to Providence High School, and we'll have that coverage starting at a little after 7 o'clock after the JV game ends. We'll give you the varsity contest, Silver Creek at Providence, and that's going to be a matchup problem for the Pioneers, let's be honest.
Well, you can talk to a lot of other teams that can feel that way about this team.
True.
For sure.
Yeah. Anything to think or anything about that game that's going to be fun to watch?
In the Providence game?
Yeah.
How many points Silver Creek can score?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. It's just going to be. I have not seen Providence play, but I think they're having a decent year.
They are.
But you're talking about an awfully good team in Silver Creek here.
Well, you're going to have your best game.
Yeah, absolutely.
To take on Silver Creek, and that's the one thing when you play a team like Silver Creek. Everybody tries to bring their A game, so it does elevate the opponents. So should be fun. That's Tuesday night, Silver Creek at Providence. Coverage begins a little after 7 o'clock right here on Glycod.com. All right, folks, it's been fun. We're going to wrap it up here, put a bow on it, send it in the mail, or whatever we do these days. But, Paul, it's good work with you again.
Absolutely.
All right, well, folks, for the most in-depth coverage of Southern Indiana high school sports, visit Glycod.com. Join us Tuesday night at Providence. Tonight's executive producer has been Steve Bird, feeding us the scores and relevant information. Thanks to my crew tonight. Ashton Beck coaxed out of retirement to join us on the graphics once again. She's my standard go-to. She's my hero. She's also my daughter. And then a big tip of the hat to my wife, Natalie Beck, bringing you the pictures. She's on camera tonight.
It's a family affair.
It has been that. We'll adopt Paul, and it'll just be all of us.
Oh, my God.
But anyway, thanks to their work, they did a fantastic job. For Paul Love, I'm Mike Beck saying good night from Silver Creek. You've been watching high school basketball on Glycod. Till next time, God bless. Take care. Have yourselves a great weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
This has been Interstate Batteries Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable. Tonight's game was presented by Jim Butner Auto Group in Clarksville, striving to keep you driving. And was also brought to you by the Clark County Youth Coalition. Get inspired, get the facts. Visit what'syoursideeffect.org. And by Allstate agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. And by Clark County Sheriff Jamie Knoll and Centra Credit Union.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.